Hi, I'm Chef Andrew Selz, and in this gourmet seafood segment, I'm going to be featuring how to prepare blackened grouper, Gulf Coast blackened grouper. This is a great dish, and it can be done with many varieties of fish. It can be red fish, it can be mahi-mahi, you name it, any fish can be done. But one of the most popular fish, I think, across the country we see blackened is grouper. It's thick, it's dense, it's white, it's flaky, and it can hold up to this kind of extreme heat that we're about to do. The only thing here is that this is very simple. Not every dish has to be so complicated. In my blackening seasoning, I like to use and buy just a good red fish seasoning. But in your local grocery store, you'll be able to find a variety of blackening seasonings. Just experiment and find which one's for you. So the first thing we do in this particular dish is we need to get a little more oil than you normally would cook with. I'm kind of pan frying at the moment right now, not sauteing, and we want the oil to get pretty hot. The second thing we want to do is we want to put a little oil on the fish, just a touch, and we want to actually just make sure we lubricate it very well. This is now going to make sure and guarantee that our blackening seasoning is going to adhere. So generously coat it. Most blackened fish applications are very well blackened, very well seasoned. Now, they say blackening because of the heat. They don't say blackening because of the burning of the fish. So it should be properly browned, and we're going to see that right here. I additionally like to put a little bit of black pepper. I'm a real fan of the black pepper, as you may know. Okay, so we have it seasoned here, and at this point we need to make sure the oil is hot. Give it a small touch first. If the oil is not simmering and not making a noise, you're not ready to put the fish in. Now that's what we're looking for. Do you hear the sear? Do you hear the simmer? And that's really important for blackening of fish. A lot of fat, a lot of blackening seasoning, but extremely high heat. Now, you really want to watch here. Again, I say blackening, I mean kind of golden brown, and the blackening again is in the seasoning. So we're going to let it get evenly browned on one side, and then again, I can't tell you how important, once we have it browned, we remove the fat by moving the pan up and turning the fish away from you. And this is a particular item that's definitely going to need to go in the oven for about 15 minutes due to the thickness of the grouper. Red fish seems to be a little thinner. Some fishes are thick, some are thin. You make the determination. I will say, though, for any fish that you're going to blacken and do in the oven, let's say 15 minutes per pound. Is that fair enough? Okay, so here we go. I know I have beautiful color. I move the fat to the bottom of the pan. I get my spatula underneath, and I turn it. And that, my friends, is a beautiful blackened fish. We'll go into the oven for 15 minutes. Now the blackened grouper, we've been cooking this now for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees, and this is exactly what we mean by blackened. A good gloss, not too charred. The fish is just dripping with moisture. That's exactly what we want. But I have prepared a nice corn tomato salsa to go with this. I thought the corn and the tomato would offset the heat, but furthermore, I've chose this crisp, bold Pinot Grigio to offset the spice of the grouper. That and the tomato salsa, all culminating in one flavor, is absolutely what I call a home run. I'm Chef Andrew Selz, and remember, happiness is cooking with flavor.
For these and other great recipe ideas, check out our website.